Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain your favorite IGCSE ICT coach, Amana Jerry. So in this video, we'll be doing May-June 2025 question paper 2-1. We'll be looking at the document production aspect. All right. So you have been supplied with the following source files. Okay, so let's try and locate our source files. We're looking at 2025. We're looking at May, June, looking at question paper 2-1. Always remember to extract your files. Okay, so this is the zipped one. You can right click on it and click on extract, or you click extract here, extract all. Okay, so I haven't done that. You'll find the unzipped folder. Open it. So these are our source files. So the question says we should open evidence. Okay, open evidence. All that's opening says we should make sure that our name, center number, and candidate number appears on every page of evidence. Okay, let's try to open it again. All right, so that's it. We go to insert, go to header. So you can either use your header or footer in this case because it's not specified. Left or right wasn't specified. It just says your name and document should show. Always type a comma after your name. Okay, NG038001. All right, and close header and footer. So this will show on every page of our document. So it says we should save this as evidence followed by our candidate number for the example of this. So you will need your evidence document during the examination to place screenshots when required. So we'll go to file, save as. So this is our work area. So we're using our source file, where our source files are, as our work area. Okay, so during the exam you might need to create a folder with your name or whatever to use as your work area. Usually when they say you should save a file, always change the format to the format of the software you're using. In this case we are using Word document, so save it as a Word document. Click OK. So next, let's go into task 2. It says you are going to edit a document about exams. The school uses a corporate house style for all its documents. Paragraph styles must be created and applied as instructed. So using a suitable package, let's open examinfo.rtf. So examinfo, where is it? So that's it. So double click to open examinfo.rtf. So while it's opening, let's find what we're supposed to do with it. It says the page setup is set to A4 landscape orientation with 2.5 centimeter margin. So this is already done and it says will not change. So let's check to A4 landscape and 2.5 centimeter margins. Always enable editing. Okay. So go to layout. That's where you can check your paper size. It's A4, orientation is landscape, margin. Let's got custom margins. So they're all set at 2.5 centimeters. So that's accurate. So it says 3 paragraph styles have been created. Have already been created. Do not make any changes to those. Alright, save the document in your work area as exam guide. So let's save that as file, save here, save as exam guide. Alright, make sure you change this to a Word document and then you save, then OK. Then back to the question. It says make sure it is saved in the format of the software you're using, which we have done. It says place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure there is evidence of the file type. So you go to your folder. Alright, so that's exam guide. So you press print screen on your keyboard. Alright, and then use your sniping tool to screenshot and include the file type which you have there. Okay, so that screenshot to take into our evidence document as evidence 1. All right, so next it says we've done that. Number 2 says place in the exam guide document a center aligned header with automated page numbers, a center aligned header with automated page numbers. What to do is come here, insert a header, automated. Alright, so let's use this center aligned. We are imputing, let's check what we're imputing, center aligned automated page number. So we want page numbers here. So you click and say current position and click. So you can click on that. Well, let's be sure if we have to put any other things there. It says a right aligned footer on a single line with the text produced by. So this is right aligned footer. So I'm not sure we need this and this anymore. Okay, so you can close header and footer, go back to insert, go to footer, click on this and click on this. So you type produced by, most likely you'll be typing your name, followed by a space, then your name, center number and candidate number. So you type your name, name, alright, center number and then your candidate number. Okay, let's save that, or make sure that all the alignments match the page margins. No other text placeholders are included in the header and footer. Headers and footers are displayed on all pages. So we need to click delete this. Okay, and close this. So this does it for us. So let's go to question 3. It says select the subheading general and the following text up to and including the paragraph ending the evidence provided from general. Okay, from here down to the evidence provided. That's here. Highlight everything and then change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in 2 columns of equal width with a 2 centimeter space between the columns. Alright, so you go to layout, go to columns, to more columns, click on 2. Alright, so equal width, make sure equal width is checked, make sure selected text is checked. So 2 centimeter spacing between them. So you make this 2 and then you click OK. So that does it. So it says apply a bulleted list to the text from mobile phones to enabled electronic devices. So let's look for that. That's here. Highlight this. I shall apply a bulleted list. Alright. Format the bullet so that the bullets are indented 2.5 centimeters from the left margin. So let's insert a bulleted list. You go to home, come here and click. That's a bulleted list. Okay, so we need to format this. To format this, you click here under indent and spacing. The left, we are spacing it, indenting it by 2.5 from the left margin. 2.5 cm. Let's see if we have other things to do. The list is in single line spacing with no space before or after each line. No space before or after, single line spacing. Alright. There is a 6-point space after the last item in the list, so you can click OK here. Then here, place your cursor on that first paragraph, click here, and we are going to make this 6-point spacing. Okay, sorry, what we do, click again. So the 6 points should be before this time around. Okay, but there's originally 6 points after, so we'll leave that and then click OK. So it inserts that 6-point spacing there. Alright, it says we should locate the table in document, delete the entire row and contents for the subject business unit 1. So where could our table be? So this is the table. Alright, if you click here, you find you have a table. So it says we should delete the row business unit 1. Right after highlighting that row, click on your backspace. You see shift cells left, click, and that's done. Alright, it says we should sort all the data in the table from math paper 1 to combined science paper 3 into ascending order of exam date. with data integrity maintained. So what to do is, let's click here to highlight the entire table. Let's go to the table design. Okay, go to borders, go to all borders so that the borders can show. Then next thing is to highlight all the content from the field name, subject, exam date, and all of that. Highlight all of that. Then go to home, go to click on this sort button, and you are sorting by exam date. Alright, you're sorting by exam date. Check you have exam date and all of that. And in case you don't see exam date, you could pick column 1, 2, pick up column 2 to sort it for you. So we are sorting in ascending order. Click OK. Alright. Okay. The exam date didn't work for me. Let's use column 2 instead. Click. Alright. So this sorts it out for me. So we have May for 13th, 14th, 16th, 21st, June up to 14th. So this works. Alright. So back to the question. It says we should apply to the table 0.5 point grid lines to all cells. So go back and click, go to table design, make this 0.5, that's 0.5. Okay, we've done that already. Then 3 to 4 point external black borders. External black borders. Okay, so we'll go to borders and shadings. So we'll go to click on grid or box rather. Click on box. It says 3 to 4 points, so you can pick 3 points and click OK. So it does that for us. Okay, so it has a light. Oh, we are still here. It says so that these are displayed when the table is printed. Format the first row of the table so that it becomes a single cell. So highlight just this first row of the table, right click on it and merge cells, it becomes a single cell. And then it says the text in the cell is centered vertically and horizontally. Alright, so you can go to is it home now or table layout here and click on this center text horizontally and vertically within the cell. So that does it for us. Back to the question. It says it has a light gray 20 to 40% background fill. A light gray. Okay, so you can go to home and here click. So let's see, just place your cursor there to give you the percentage of shade. So this is 25, you can use 25%, so this is fine. Okay, click again. It says we should apply the X table style to rows 2 to 12 only. So from row 2 to 12, we should apply the X table style, which we have done. Okay. So the question says we should apply the X table style to rows 2 to 12 only. Alright, which we've done already. And then it now says we should format the table so that all text in each row displays on one line. Alright, okay, if you remember, we're asked to use 1 point borders for this table. Okay, so looks like we made a mistake. Let's try and fix our mistake. So we are supposed to have all borders, and all the borders are supposed to be half point. Okay, all borders, okay, should be half point, so that's fine. Then I think we missed it here, borders and shadings. Okay, I think we did box. Instead of box, let's do grid and make these 3 points and then okay. Alright, so that fixes our issue. So everything should fit on one line. So let's move this a bit so that that fits. Okay, let's move this to, okay, so this fits on one line, everything fits on one line right now, so that's perfect. Okay, it says all text in each row displays on one line. The table borders and all data fit within the column width, which is there. There's a 6 point space after the table. Yes, remember oh, there is no, so we can place our cursor here, click here, and put type 6 here before, click OK. So there's a 6 point space after the table now. So let's click. It says we should create and store the following style, basing it on the default normal paragraph style. So we are creating X subhead, EX subhead. So let's highlight this. Okay, click. We're creating a style. So let's just place our cursor here, click, and create a new style. Give it the name and modify. So what are the criteria? This is a sans serif, means no extrusion. Okay, so to achieve that we use Arial. Arial is a sans serif font, no extrusions. Remember it says we should base it on the default normal, so that's the default normal. Okay, don't always forget that. So this is 18 points, good. Center align, bold, underline, center align, bold, underlined. Okay, single 00. So you go to format, go to paragraph, make this single 000 before and 0 after, and then click OK. Back to the question, it says you should take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings for the X subhead style. Alright, so to do that, press your print screen button on your keyboard and then screenshot this part. Okay, and place this in your evidence document. Let's click OK first. Okay, so that will become our evidence 11. Okay, so it says make sure there is evidence that you have based this on the default normal paragraph. All right, and place in your evidence document. So this shows that we have based it on our default normal paragraph. All right, question 12 says identify the 4 subheadings in the document and apply the X subhead style to each one. So these are subheadings: highlight, scroll, use your control button and click on control button and highlight attendance, release your control button and scroll, click on the control button and highlight exam room, release your control button and scroll, okay, and highlight special arrangements. I think that's all we have for subheads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 of them. So when you're done, click on subhead. Okay, looks like the subhead applied to this. So place your cursor on the title and just click EX title to take it back to the title style. Okay, so we've done this. It says in the last paragraph, locate the text results nomination form. The last paragraph, you can do Control F and type results nomination. So that's it here. So let's highlight it. Results nomination form. Sorry, let's highlight again from results nomination form. Okay, so this is highlighted. It says format this text so that when clicked, it opens the document with the file name results. So what you do is to right click on link. So we're linking to a place in an existing web file. That should be results. Okay, so that's it. Click and then let's be sure there's no other instruction. Alright, so we should take screenshot evidence showing the text results nomination form links to the correct file. Right, so let's do that. So we can take a screenshot of this showing the results nomination form highlighted. So you can do print screen and then take that and click OK. Right, and then let's place this in our evidence document. That will be evidence 13 now. Okay, all right, so we're done with that. Next, it says we should place this in our evidence document. Make sure the file name is fully visible. Done that. It says we should spell check and proofread the document. Okay, so how do you spell check? What you do, you can close this to go to review, go to spelling and grammar. Okay, so it's highlighted this part. It says if you have any questions, ask your tutor. So it's asking us to add a comma after questions, which I believe is correct. So click here too. It says if you have a timetable clash, thou should add a comma. Alright, spell check and grammar is complete. So you click OK. Alright, it says make sure that the list and table are not split over columns or pages. Our table is not split. Our list, where is our list, is not split. So we are good. That there are no blank pages. Are there blank pages? Let's check. No blank pages. Alright. It says there are no widows or orphans. So let's check. Now, when you're doing widows or orphans, I'll advise you highlight the entire document. Okay, and then you go to home, click on this, go to lines and page break, and then check your widow and orphan control and click OK. So that will fix anything that has to do with widows and orphan. The original styles are maintained, spacing is consistent between all items. We've done all of that. Save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1 and print the document. So we just Ctrl S to save, and then we can go to file and print our document. Okay, so we're printing to PDF. So you click on print and locate your work area. So you're going to be saving this in your work area. Remember, we're using May, June 2025, source file 21. So we can call this print out 1. Alright, for you, you're going to be printing to a printer during the exam. Your supervisor might ask you to print to PDF this way, and then when you're done, collect and print everything for you. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. All right, I'd like you to like, share, and also subscribe to our channel so that this can reach other people who need these solutions. Thank you and have a great day.